Hello, you're with Libby from libbystamps.com, and today I'm bringing you a video on how to make this gift box in a card. So I've made two different ones here. Now I did try to do this on my Facebook Live yesterday, Monday, but my NBN connection kept dropping out. So I think I tried 4 times. In the end I needed to give up and do a video for you. So gift box in a card, really easy. Might look difficult, but it's not. So I'm going to just talk you through some bits to start with, because I've already made some of my card from yesterday's video. So I don't know if you can see this. I haven't put it on very well. I might need to trim that up a bit. Anyway, so I've got some Whisper White, which is 1 inch or 2.5 centimetres wide by 14.8 centimetres. And I've got all the measurements on my blog. And I've run that through the Holly Textured Impressions folder and adhered it to some Old Olive, which is 14.8 by 2.8 centimetres. So that's going to go on the front of my card. Then what I did was I made the tag, and I'm just going to add another rhinestone to the bottom here, and I've used the Merry Little Labels stamp set and the Everyday Label punch, and I'll show you something in a minute. Alright, so I'm just going to add a rhinestone to the bottom of my card here. When I find my paper piercing tool, which seems to have gone missing. Here it is. So I'll just add a rhinestone here. So I've stamped the sentiment from the Merry Little Labels stamp set in basic black or memento black ink. Then I've punched out another label, Everyday Label punch, in Old Olive, and I've cut that down the middle and adhered it to the back of the original label, and then that's given me this border. I've then adhered Stampin' Dimensionals and put the rhinestones on. So I'll see if this is wide enough. Alright, so this is the bit that I cut out of my card earlier. Alright, so what you do is you go in and you won't have a crease in the middle of yours. You just punch your label out, and then you just take your snips, or you can use your trimmer if you want, and just cut right up the middle. And that's how you can adhere it to the back. So you'd adhere it like that. Go for a triple look if you wanted to, and then you've got that border. Alright, so that's how I made the tag that goes on the front and this piece here. Okay, then I stamped the inside by, and I'll show you on this piece of scrap, I used the stamp that says for and from the Everyday Label set, and I just coloured one lot of the holly in with the Old Olive marker. Now, Old Olive marker and the Real Red marker you can get from the holiday catalogue at the moment, so just as a double bundle. So Real Red and Old Olive, great Christmas colours. So I've just coloured them in with my markers, give it a bit of a huff, and then I've just stamped down, and that's how I've got my holly to do for the top and the bottom of my insert, which measures 14 centimetres by 5 centimetres. Again, all the measurements are on my blog. Alright, then we come to our card. Now, my card is a normal card base, and I've come in 3 centimetres and put a mark, and then 8 centimetres and put a mark. Then I've measured down 5 centimetres and 5 centimetres, and that's how I've cut that bit out. So I'll just show you with my trimmer. So I lined this up. Over here we've got 3 centimetres, so you can line that up at 3 centimetres. And you're just going to trim down to 5 centimetres. And I leave my blade where I finish. And then I had a mark on here at 8 centimetres. And I lined that up with the gutter and trimmed up. So that's how I got those. And if you push fairly hard, you'll get straight through. Then I just lined up the crease of my card where I folded it with the 5 centimetre mark on my trimmer. Brought my blade down and then trimmed to there. So that's how I took that piece out, and so it gives you something that looks like that. Now if you've got little bits, and I can see a little bit here that didn't quite cut through, just use your snips to cut that through. Alright, so that's your card base, and then you adhere your sentiment piece on the inside. Now I've got a piece of DSP here that measures 15 centimetres by 15 centimetres, and I've scored it at 5 centimetres all the way around, so 5 centimetres on every side. Then I have another piece that is 7.6 by 7.6 centimetres, and I'm scoring it at 1.2 centimetres all the way around. So 1.2 all the way around, and that's all you need your trimmer for. Then I'm going to come in with my snips, and we'll go for the black side I think, but I'm going to just snip up all my opposite score lines to the first score point. Hey, if you wanna play, so we've done that one, and then you just do the same with the red piece, which will form the lid of our box. It'll take creation, imagination. Bring in your bone folder, and really I should have done this first, but bring in your bone folder and just burnish all those creases. Try to draw outside the line. Let us see inside your mind. You'll find inspiration. All I'm saying is you can do it. I want to hear you say, I am independent. That's all our bits burnished, and we'll just come in with some liquid adhesive. Now, something else you can use for these are our clear treat boxes. Lou Kleitzman, I think her name is. She used them in Sunday's Eastad Blanc Hop, and they're just beautiful. So there's our box bottom, and then we just need to make our lid the same way. Take the chance, lead the dance, and run with what is in your heart. Let the magic start. You're in charge. Yes, you can. What's the plan? Come on, let's do this and do it now. I want to hear you shout. I am independent. I am dedicated. Doing it my way. Doing it my way. Yes, I am. All right, while I'm waiting for that to dry, just going to show you a trick with the mini ornament that I popped on this box. Now see this, I'll take this off so you can have a look. Alright, this green spruce. Alright, it comes with a longer stem. but there's my snips. If you don't want it as long as it is in the box, and it's about where my snips are to there, so it's about that long, just use your snips and cut it off. So you can have them at any length. And then I used my glue dot, my glue dot, and I hope you can see that. There's a glue dot there, and no, there's not. It's there. All right. And I sort of shoved the end in and twirled it around so that the glue dot was adhered right to the end of the green spruce bit, like that. And then I came in and just stuck it on my box like that, and then flattened it out a bit. Alright, see the mini ornament? I actually used silver metallic thread. I threaded it through the hole, and then I'll just put that to one side and show you what I do with the tinsel ribbon. Now, I've cut about 60 centimetres of the tinsel ribbon, and it comes in a combo pack of silver and red. There we go. There's our box put together. So I've cut about 60 centimetres. All right, and to tie it, you need to start at the top first. Turn your box over. Even your ends up a bit. So I just pull up like that. Cross them over in the middle. Bring it around to the front and tie on top. Now I do only tie a bow because somebody's going to want to open this. So ideally you put your gift inside your box first. So do a loop, come round the back of your loop, and then take it through where you've got your finger to make the opening and pull. If you do your ribbon like that, you'll always get a perfect bow, even if you've just got to straighten them up a bit. Alright, and then I've got my mini ornament on my silver metallic thread, remember? So I just take that, the end of the silver metallic thread, and I just slide that in under both bits of the red tinsel ribbon. That comes out the other side somewhere. Comes out the other side like that. And then you're going to tie it off. Like that. Now I did a 3-way knot. Just to make sure it stayed together. Alright, and then you just trim off whatever's left over. You don't need a long piece. So there we go. And then I evened up they're pretty even anyway, but I'm just going to trim a little bit off then. Alright, so we've got our box ready to go in our card. Alright, now with the card I'm going to put the sentiment on first. And I'm going to pop my sentiment on about in the middle and a little bit down from the top. Now, as I've said before, just pop it on until you're happy that it's straight before you actually push down. All right, when you're happy with it, push it down. Okay, then we just need to add our bit that we already had made with the embossed bit of Whisper White. So we're just going to add that with liquid glue onto the front of our card. Now do that sort of fairly low down. Just make sure it's straight. All right, so there you've got your card with your sentiment on the front and your embellished piece here. And then you've got your bit in the middle that you can write on. So then all you need to do is pop your gift box in. All right, it is a tight fit and you want it to be a tight fit because you don't want it to pop out. So there we have our card, gift box in a card. So there's 3 I've done and they're all different. So I hope you like that and have lots of fun making them. All right, thanks for stopping by. Bye for now. You can do it.